Hey DMV fans, get ready for the unthinkable. Our Redskins are about to shake up the league with moves nobody saw coming. Ready for the drama? 'Cause things are about to get lit, and you won't believe what's happening behind the scenes. First, hold on to your seats, because our receiving core might be getting a major boost. A young, hungry talent from another franchise is on our radar, and negotiations might be hotter than a July day in DC. Could this be the secret weapon we need to dominate the NFC East? But wait, that's not all. Our new head coach just dropped a bomb about our future quarterback. His words have the whole league speculating. Are we witnessing the birth of a new era in Washington? And just when you thought you'd seen it all, bam! The management made a surprise move on the defensive line that nobody saw coming. Someone's in, someone's out, and the implications could be huge for our defense. Don't blink, fans, because every second counts. If you want to stay on top of all this explosive news, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, hit like, and get ready for the most exciting ride of your lives as Redskins fans. This is just the beginning, and the future of our franchise is being written right now. Don't miss out. Are you ready for the bombshell our head coach Dan Quinn just dropped? Let me tell you this. Get ready, because the future of our franchise is about to take its first steps in the NFL. Remember that kid we picked with the second overall selection? Yeah, that's right, Jayden Daniels. Well, hold on to your seats because Quinn just confirmed what we all suspected, but no one dared to say out loud. Daniels is going to play in the first preseason game against the Jets. Can you believe it? Now I ask you, is this the right decision? Because let me tell you, there's a lot at stake here. We're talking about the future of our franchise, not a backyard game. Quinn says it's part of the process, that it's important for all players, including Daniels, to experience the real game environment. But at what cost? I believe, and hear me out, this could either be a masterstroke or a total disaster. Why? Because putting your star rookie against an NFL defense, even in preseason, is like throwing a lamb to the wolves. But on the other hand, how is he going to learn if we don't test him? Quinn didn't reveal how long Daniels will play or if he'll be the starting quarterback. And you know what? That has me on edge. I'm telling you, this uncertainty is like an emotional roller coaster for us fans. Now pay attention to this. Quinn mentioned they won't be playing exactly the same style as in the regular season. What does that mean? Are they protecting Daniels or just saving their best plays? I think they're playing cat and mouse with the Jets and with all of us. But let me tell you something else. This game against the Jets isn't just any game. It's Daniels' debut, our future, against an NFL team. Doesn't that get you excited? Because it has me on the edge of my seat. And now I ask you, what do you expect to see from Daniels in this game? Do you think he should play the whole game or just a few series? Is this the right time to throw him into the action, or should we be more cautious? What's up, DMV fans? Let me tell you something, and listen closely, because this is important. We're talking about a potential blockbuster move in the trade market that could change the game for our Redskins. And you know what? I think it's time we pay attention. Look, our receiving core is thinner than a politician's promises after Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson. And now, Bleacher Report is suggesting we should go after Trayon Burks from the Titans. And let me tell you this, it's not a crazy idea. Burks was the 18th overall pick in the 2022 draft. A guy with an impressive build who dominated the SEC at Arkansas. But in Tennessee, things haven't panned out as expected. 2 seasons, 49 receptions, 665 yards, and just 1 touchdown. Some might say that's disappointing, but I ask you, is it really his fault? Think about it. Constant coaching changes, different quarterbacks, new offensive coordinators. It's like trying to dance while the music changes every 5 seconds. Who could shine in that environment? Now here's the interesting part. Cliff Kingsbury, our new offensive coordinator, had Burks on his radar when he was with the Cardinals. Coincidence? I think not. And let's talk about Jayden Daniels. A young, exciting quarterback with an arm that can make those deep passes sing. Can you imagine Burks running those long routes with Daniels throwing the ball? That could be more explosive than the 4th of July fireworks on the National Mall. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but we only have 6 draft picks for next year. And you're right to be concerned. But I ask you, isn't it worth risking a late-round pick or first-round talent? Especially when that talent could be the missing piece to dominate the NFC East. Let's be honest. Burks hasn't blown up as expected in the NFL. But what if all he needs is a change of scenery, a system that truly leverages his skills? Quarterback who can bring out the best in him? I'm telling you, sometimes in the NFL, all about being in the right place at the right time. And maybe, just maybe, Washington is that place for Trayon Burks. But now I ask you, loyal Commanders fans, should we go after Burks? Is it worth the risk? Or should we stick with what we've got and hope it's enough? Because let me tell you something, in this league, if you're not getting better, you're falling behind. And I believe the Commanders are hungry for more. They're hungry for greatness. And maybe, just maybe, Trayon Burks could be the secret ingredient we need to cook up something special this season. Are you ready for the bombshell that just dropped in the Commanders camp? Because let me tell you, this isn't just any move. It's a statement of intent that could change the entire defensive landscape of our team. What just happened? None other than the arrival of Taylor Stallworth to our defensive line. Now I ask you, is this the reinforcement we needed, or is it just smoke and mirrors? I believe, and listen closely, that this move is smarter than it seems at first glance. Stallworth might not be a name that strikes fear into rival quarterbacks, right? But let me tell you something. This guy has experience, versatility, and hunger. You know what that means in the trenches? It means trouble for opponents. 7 years in the league with stints at the Saints, Bolts, Texans, Chiefs, and Titans. And you know what? Every stop, he's made his mark. Now I ask you, isn't that exactly what we need? A veteran who knows the ins and outs of different defensive schemes and can contribute from day one. But wait, it gets better. Stallworth isn't here just to make up the numbers. This man has 4.5 career sacks. Doesn't sound impressive? Well, I tell you that in the right context, those numbers can be pure gold. And you know why? Because they speak of a player who knows how to pressure the quarterback when given the chance. Now, let's talk about the other side of the coin. Christian Holmes, our cornerback, has been released. 2 seasons, 30 games, 2 starts. I think this move tells us a lot about the direction Quinn is taking with our defense. Are we prioritizing the defensive line over the secondary? Or is there something bigger on the horizon? Let me tell you something, and I want you to pay close attention. This move could be the first of many. Quinn didn't come here to play. He came to win. And if that means shaking the tree until all the rotten apples fall, so be it. But now I ask you, loyal Commanders fan, do you agree with this decision? Do you think Stallworth can be the piece we needed to make our defensive line a nightmare for opposing offenses? Or do you think we should have looked for talent in other positions? Because I believe, and I say this with all the conviction in the world, that these are the types of moves that can define a season. It's not the star signings that win championships. These smart adjustments, these hungry veterans who come in to prove their worth. So Commanders fans, I leave you with this thought. Is Dan Quinn quietly building a team capable of dominating the NFC East? I think so, but I want to know what you think. Leave your comments, make your predictions, because this season promises to be an emotional roller coaster. And I'll be here with you, analyzing every move, every play, every decision. Attention, Redskins family. It's time for you, the real experts, to step up. We've got 3 bombshells on the table, and I need your help to figure them out. First, let's talk about our new quarterback. What do you expect to see from Daniels in his preseason debut? Do you think he's ready for the challenge, or should we take it slow? Next, let's move on to our receiving core. Burks is on the radar, but the question is he worth the gamble, or should we stick with what we've got? And let's not forget about our defense. With the arrival of Stallworth, are we witnessing the birth of a fearsome defensive line, or do we need reinforcements in other areas? Fans, your opinion is pure gold for this channel. I need you to flood the comments section with your thoughts. Want to see more analysis like this? You know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and be part of this community that lives and breathes for the Commanders. Remember, every like, every comment, every subscription brings us closer to glory. We are more than a team, we are a family. And together, we're going to take the Commanders to the top. And remember, hail to the Redskins.